What's up, guys? So in this video I wanted to go over some changes that I believe should be put into Building 21 in Season 3 to make it not only a better map but more useful to go into. I feel like right now Building 21 is probably the least played map, obviously because it's limited time, but as well as even on the weekends it's probably the least played map because there's really not much reason to go in there other than the season 2 missions that you have to complete in there. So that being the first topic, I believe Building 21 needs to be open 24/7. With there being missions in there, I feel like this is a very high reason why it should be 24/7. If I have 5 missions that I have to do, I can't do them until the weekend. Kind of holds off a lot of people from playing, I feel like. At one point I had every story mission I had to do in Building 21 and it was like a Monday, so I had to wait till the weekend to even play. I feel like the casual player or the players that don't really stream this or make any content out of it would most likely stop playing for a week, if not longer, if they had to wait to get in to do missions, certain maps. So the next topic I want to go over is the keycards. I feel like they need to revert back to them being used when you go into Building 21. I know a lot of casuals won't like this idea because it makes it where they have to find cards and things of that nature, but in the beginning I feel like Building 21 was labs for Tarkov. I feel like they were built around the same thing. The maps are pretty similar. How to get in is pretty similar. But in Tarkov, your key gets used. The keys are harder to find, which I think needs to happen as well in DMZ. Currently, I have, I think, 9 or 10 key cards in my stash, and that's not even going looking for them. I feel like in Season 3, they need to make them harder to find and make them used on entering Building 21, or at least have it in your stat or on your person when you go into Building 21. So if you die, you lose the card. Something along those lines, I believe, needs to happen to give it a little more spice to Building 21. There's obviously risk in Building 21, but I don't think getting in is a risk when I feel like it should be. But again, I'm a Tarkov player from the beginning. Came over to DMZ from Tarkov, so I'm used to this. I'd like your ideas in the comments how you would feel about this, but me personally, I think they should be harder to find as well as being used on entering, or at least have them on your person. The third thing that I'd like to talk about is possibly a new boss or even new weapon case rewards, because this season 2 Building 21 weapon case rewards were not very good in my opinion. I even in this video, when you get to the end, you'll see I didn't even have all 6 weapon cases, and I play this almost daily, 4 or 5 hours a day. So that just shows the rewards were really pointless. It's somebody like me that gets all the weapons cases, grinds out all the missions, goes for all the challenges, all the calling cards, all the stuff like that. Didn't even bother trying to get these weapon cases this season for Building 21. I think adding a new boss would be cool. Giving him another unique weapon. They have already mentioned new weapons for Season 3. I think if they add new weapon drops from these bosses, because even on the island or on Almazy, there's no real point in killing these bosses anymore for people that already have these weapons. I think switching up or even giving the same weapon skins onto different weapons would be a good enough reward. I just think there needs to be something to make players want to kill these bosses again or fight for weapon cases again. The last thing I want to go over is one that I also get from the Tarkov vibes. I feel like making loot much better in Building 21 would make it a viable map to go into. Maybe something like the Shadow Company drop 5 weapon attachment guns. All their guns are 5 weapon attachments, or 3 plates, and large bags are way easier to find in Building 21. Make it something that people can go in there and either regain on, or I don't know, give it something to make players want to go in there. The only reason I went into Building 21 this season was to complete missions. I didn't try for the weapons cases, like I said. I didn't go in there on the weekends for the fun PvP. They've made it to where it's almost like you have to come in with a large backpack and a 3 plate to make it useful. And realistically, I feel like it should be the opposite. I feel like Building 21 should be like Tarkov, where it's the loot map. You go on there to get your 3 plates, you go there to get your large backpacks, you go there to get cool weapons, you go there to get more contraband, things like that. I feel like is the main reason Building 21 should be the map that you want to go to. But that's just my ideas, so you guys let me know in the comments how you feel about Building 21 and how you feel about it going forward. If you think these are cool changes, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well. We are pushing forward towards our partnership. We're about 50 subs away, so if this is your first time watching any of our content and you enjoy extraction shooters or DMZ content, please hit that sub button, hit the notification bell so you never miss any videos or lives. And until next time, peace.